Michelle Obama delivered a powerful and scathing critique of Donald Trump during her address at the Democratic National Convention. In a 20-minute speech that captivated the audience in her hometown of Chicago, the former First Lady skillfully dismantled Trump's exploitation of racial tensions and mocked his narrow worldview. For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to make people fear us, Obama said, referring to Trump's relentless attempts to undermine her husband, former President Barack Obama, including promoting the baseless birther conspiracy theory. She added, "His limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black." One of Obama's most biting moments came when she addressed Trump's recent comment during a debate where he referred to the economic threat of illegal immigration as a black jobs issue. With sharp wit, she asked, "Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?" The crowd erupted in applause, with the remark quickly gaining traction on social media. But that was just the beginning. In a clever twist, Obama turned the tables on Trump by using the term affirmative action, a phrase Republicans typically use to criticize government programs supporting minority groups to highlight his inherited wealth. She understands that most of us will never be afforded the grace of failing forward. We will never benefit from the affirmative action of generational wealth, she said, while praising Vice President Kamala Harris. Obama's speech was also filled with subtle yet cutting references. She drew a contrast between the golden escalator Trump famously descended in 2015 to announce his presidential bid and the real-life struggles faced by many Americans. "If we see a mountain in front of us, we don't expect there to be an escalator waiting to take us to the top," she said, alluding to the obstacles encountered by black and other marginalized communities. Even her famous 2016 "when they go low, we go high" mantra was given a new twist. This time, Obama emphasized that going small is the wrong approach, directly calling out Trump's behavior as petty and unpresidential. Small is petty, it's unhealthy, and quite frankly, it's unpresidential, she declared. Political commentators quickly noted the shift in Obama's tone. The New York Times observed that she moved from "when they go low, we go high" to "when they go low, we call it out." MSNBC's Rachel Maddow praised it as one of the best convention speeches I've ever seen by anybody in any circumstance because it was subtle, deep, thought-provoking, and surprising. Obama's use of mockery and humor was intentional, an effort to deflate the larger-than-life image Trump often projects. It's a tactic similar to that of Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz, who labeled Trump and his MAGA supporters as weird. The term has gained traction among pro-Harris campaigners, gradually replacing the previous Democratic messaging of fear about a second Trump presidency. Barack Obama followed his wife's speech with his own round of sharp jabs at Trump, a continuation of their long-standing rivalry that dates back to the 2011 White House Correspondents' Dinner. Referring to Trump's infamous golden escalator ride, he quipped, "This is a 78-year-old billionaire who hasn't stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago." In a more serious moment, the former president warned against the chaos a second Trump term would bring. "We don't need 4 more years of bluster and bubbling and chaos. We've seen that movie before, and we all know that the sequel is usually worse." Ultimately, the Obama speeches painted Trump less as a powerful, threatening force and more as a grievance-fueled figure whose bluster has grown tiresome. As John Harris of Politico put it, Trump in this telling is less a diabolical genius than an irritating, grievance-obsessed buffoon,